Hello, and welcome to this meditation for coming home to yourself. I'm Heather Stewart. I'm an anxiety and confidence coach, and this meditation is part of my Inner Child Healing course, Nurture, which I have linked in the description. While this meditation is most relevant to those of you doing inner child work, it is for anyone who feels that you need to reclaim your different child selves and step into your most authentic adult self in order to reparent your inner child from a seat of power, love, and unconditional acceptance. So to begin, find a safe, quiet place where you know you will not be disturbed. Please don't listen to this recording while you are driving. Sit upright in a comfortable, stable position where you feel fully supported, and your back, neck, and head are straight, but relaxed and not rigid. You can also lie down on your back in a comfortable place with some support, like a pillow under your knees. Loosen any restrictive clothing that would prevent you from breathing comfortably. Just allow your eyes to gently flutter closed. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, and slowly exhale fully. Feeling any tension melting away as you gradually relax deeper with each breath. Feeling yourself drifting into a state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently as you bring your awareness to the top of your head. And picture a warm, loving, golden light spreading from the top of your head down to your toes. And feel your muscles relax as the light washes over you, surrounding and protecting you. Take a few more deep breaths and relax deeply. And if your mind starts to wander, just notice it and bring your attention back to the breath. Now allow your breath to resume its normal rhythm. And in your mind's eye, picture the number 3. See it. Finger paint it. Or hear 3 in your mind. Now the number 2. And now the number 1. Now see the number 1 become a door. Open the door, and on the other side, you'll begin to walk down a long, winding hallway with doors on either side. On your left, you see a door that says "Last Year." Open that door and look in, and see a pleasant scene from last year. And spend some time in this space. Notice any details that you can about that scene. What did it look like? Sound like? Smell like? Or taste like? Feel the feelings of happiness, love, and joy that you felt during that time. Really soak that in. Now close that door and walk to the next door on your right. When you open that door, you see your adolescent self standing there. Give them a warm, loving hug. Tell them you know what they've been through. Tell them it's time to leave home. Tell them you are there to support them. Tell them that together you will need to go and get all the other parts of yourself, your infant, your toddler, your preschooler, and your school-age self. So together with your adolescent, walk to the end of that hallway and open the door. Look in and see the earliest house that you remember living in. Go into that house and find the room where your infant self resides. Have your adolescent self pick up your infant self. Now walk back into the hallway and open the first door on your left and see your toddler self. You take the toddler by the hand and walk back into the hallway. Now open the first door on your right and see your preschool self. Have a good look at them. Notice any details that stand out. What are they wearing? What does their hair look like? You take the preschool self by the hand and walk out of that room. Now open the next door on your right and find your school-age self. Notice any details that stand out. What are they wearing? What hairstyle do they have? Were they in the middle of a certain activity? And ask your school-age self to take your adolescent self's hand and walk out of the house. And close the door behind you. Now you are standing next to your adolescent self, who is holding your infant, and your school-age self is holding on to your adolescent's arm. You are holding your toddler's and preschooler's hands. Sit with this picture a moment. The adult you with all of the child versions of you together at last. And if any feelings come up, allow them to be there. You are safe. Now you're going to watch as your child selves are all integrated into your adult self. So see your infant become your toddler. See your toddler become your preschooler. See your preschooler become your school-age self. And see your school-age self become your adolescent self. And now you and your adolescent are standing side by side. And now see your parents come out of the house that you lived in as an adolescent. You and your adolescent wave goodbye to them. Tell them all of you is leaving now. Tell them you know they did the best they could. See them as the wounded people they actually were. Forgive them for abandoning you or hurting you in any way. Tell them you are going to parent yourself now. Send them love as you start walking away from that house. And keep looking over your shoulder as you go. And see them getting smaller and smaller and smaller until you go around a bend in the road and they are completely out of sight. Now look ahead and see a loved one or loved ones waiting for you. This can be a partner, a friend, a sibling, a teacher, a mentor, a therapist, or anyone who loves you and supports you unconditionally in this present moment. If you have a higher power, you can see your higher power there. Embrace all of them. Know that you have support and you are not alone. Know that you have or can create a new family that you choose. Now let your adolescent self become one with you, your adult self, as they move into your body. And pick an age from childhood, any age, and see the child within you at that age. And place that child in your heart space. This is where they will live, and where you can meet them from now on by simply placing a hand on your heart. And you can do that now if it feels right. And tell your inner child that you are their champion. You will be their new, loving, and nurturing parent that they always needed. Tell them that you know better than anyone else what they have gone through, the hurts and pains they have suffered. Tell them that of all the people they will ever know, you are the only one they will never lose. Tell them you will make time for them and spend time with them each day. Tell them you love them with your whole heart. And sit in this moment. Sit with the child within. Embrace them if it feels right. This is your commitment now. To yourself, to your inner child. You are now the parent. You have now just reclaimed all your ages. So take a moment to stand strong in your power as the new parent. You are so capable of this. And observe this feeling of completeness and readiness that you may be feeling throughout your entire body. Feel grateful for this energy and healing, and just notice what that feels like. And if any difficult feelings come up, just allow them to be there. You're safe. And whatever you feel in your body, take a moment and breathe into that space. Allowing this breath to bring you back into your body. And now look out on the horizon of your mind. Bring your awareness back to this present moment, this room. See the number 3 in your mind. And wiggle your toes. See the number 2. Feel the energy come up through your legs into your upper body. Feel the energy in your arms. Wiggle your fingers. And feel the energy going up and out the top of your head. And now see the number 1. And very slowly open your eyes and give yourself a nice stretch. Thank you for letting me guide you on this beautiful visualization. I hope you got to really feel all your child parts grow up here. This is a beautiful introduction into reparenting, which we will cover in the next and final part of the course. Reparenting is about stepping into your adult power and knowing that all of your child parts finally get to receive the love and care that they've needed for so long, and that they don't need to run the show anymore. You are the parent now. You are in control and will guide them and protect them from now on. So I encourage you to go move your body now in some way. Go for a walk, stretch, do a quick yoga flow, and get any residual emotions moving through your body so you may continue on with your day as you allow this work to integrate at the subconscious level. Thanks for being here.